Hey guys, welcome back to another Let's Play. So this game that I chose today is called King's Raid. It's a role-playing game like MSL, of course. It functions a little bit differently, and that being that, well, it's not really a gacha game because, you don't really pull for much. If we go and we take a look in the special shop here, you can see that you can purchase the heroes. You don't actually get them at random. You use your currency over here, which is the rubies. And yeah, well, I don't have enough rubies or mileage tickets to purchase any of the heroes, and I'm not gonna waste any of my rubies on them. I was suggested that I do save it for resources in the game, like refilling energy and gold and whatnot, stuff like that. I guess you guys understand that. Now, if we look at the top bar here, since we're here, we should talk about it. Your gold is over here, your rubies over here, and these special tickets, I think you can purchase them with real money, I believe. I don't see any. Oh, right here. Here's the mileage ticket. Oh, well, you use the mileage ticket there. You can purchase gold with real money or rubies that you save up in the game. You can also buy consumables. Here's the gear. You can, there's a summon ticket here that I could use. I should just pull it because I want to show you this really cool animation. There's a free pull. So this game actually does have really good art to it. I think that's why I was attracted to it in the first place. The art style is pretty good. Over here you can like get costumes. There's heroes. I went over that, and there's like event spending bonuses, whatever. You can look for that if you want. Right here, basically on the UI bar, you got heroes, inventory, mission, achievements, friends, special shop, and portal. We just did the portal and special shop. Achievements are basically like your quest stuff. Like you complete one of the achievements and you get gold, rubies, whatever. Kind of standard for an role-playing game. Even your heroes actually complete like their own quests, and you can get a lot of free stuff from that as well, so make sure you complete that. I only spent really like a day and a half in this game. I'm still leveling up, and I pretty much actually already have a rhythm of how to play the game. That's why I'm starting my video on this now. Got daily missions, you got weekly missions and event missions, kind of what is to be expected. We went over heroes. You have your login rewards too for like your monthly bonus stuff. You log in every day, you get a different item, whatnot. By the end of the 30 days, you get something pretty spectacular. Every 15 days, you get something pretty decent, like these gems here. Since I'm not gonna be playing this game like all the time or like every day like I do Monster Super League, I think it serves me justice to just log in and acquire those resources and stack them up, so when I do come back and play the game, I have a lot to do. Because as you can see, I have so many gems and gold and energy just from logging in from the first few times. Actually, from making an account, they give you so much stuff here. Look, there's an event thing going on here. Special item summon ticket on the 3rd day that I attend for 5 days, and then I get like a free 3-star ticket. So I think it's pretty much worth just like coming into the game and stuff. Here are the daily missions. You got like a shortcut to it over here. Now we'll use the portal and we can like transport anywhere. This place here, Black Gunpowder Storage, is actually the place you go to farm the ascending materials. We'll go more into ascension later after we go into the battle format. Actually, we can actually go into the battle format while doing it at the same time. But anyway, you go here and you farm these, or you do like the battles, actually I'd rather say, and then they drop the ascension materials, and then you need so much of whatever and whatnot to ascend your hero or whatever. Let's go to the world tree. This is basically where all the story mode happens, and you basically start out in easy. I'm on normal now. I got like a free 2-star summoning ticket, and I used it to summon this character here, Selena. She's actually pretty good. I heard that she's supposed to get me through mid-game or most of the game, so that's why I chose her. Off of that, I'm currently doing the story mode now on normal. As you can see, I get this free 2-star knight at the end of it. I think it's pretty much worth. He's a tank, I believe. He'll help me get through some harder content because he's able to absorb damage. Now this hall of heroes over here at the way right, if you can see my pointer, this is where we go to ascend monsters. And as you can see, like, the character actually walks through the map, and it's actually pretty cool to see that animation. And every hero actually has a different way of walking. Like if they're a witch and they have a broomstick, they'll fly on through the broom on her animation and whatnot. That's actually pretty cool. You get like a close-up of the character. You can see the character's details is fairly well done. It could be worse, but it isn't for this video. Now I did my Kazel, Frey, and Celine. Or Celine came as a 2-star, but Kazel I think also came as a 2-star. I don't remember, but I just did Frey in another video. I didn't like it because I said too much, so I'm doing a retake. This is my retake. I'll probably just do this one for, you know, why the hell not. So we got the awakening material, and then we enter the dungeon. What you do is we enter this and we have to defeat this level 10 Dark Cleo. It's like the dark version of her. We'll use this team. Should be good enough. As you can see, we'll go into detail about itemizing and equipment upgrades and stuff and whatnot. Unlike Monster Super League, these characters can actually be equipped with items that dropped and whatever. Like, it has an item system going on in it. I think it's pretty interesting. I never really paid attention to items before, because in Monster Super League you don't. They place more emphasis on like the gem system in there. Although the item system in this game, it also runs on like a runing system, so you can rune the equipment up to make it a better equipment. But I don't think I've reached the point in the game where that actually really matters, where you get like higher tier grade material. So I don't think I have to worry about that for now. But as we progress in the game and as the farther I advance in the game, it will be coming to the channel more frequently, and more importantly, we'll start talking about it, yada yada, right? Now, you think you're done after you beat the clone ghost copy. You're wrong. You have to go to the purification room where you purify the unit, which costs a little bit amount of gold right now. But if you think about it, your units can go like 4 to 5 stars. So the ascension materials are ideally going to increase, as well as much as it takes to purify the unit. Now it starts at 10,000. I don't know how much it goes up to. But once you do that, you purify the unit and they come out like in a different uniform, I think. And they're 2 stars. Yeah. Did she change at all? No, she didn't. Or she got a little bit more pinker, didn't she? So there's my 2-star Cleo. Nice to meet you. So that's how ascending is done, and I believe you can go all the way up to like 5 stars. Now let's go take a look at the heroes. We should talk about that a little bit. We'll take a look at Cleo because we just ascended her. This is her equipment. To equip the unit, you can be choosy or whatnot, but you can also just use auto equip here, and it'll like give the unit the best equipment available. Also, at the beginning of the game, you get like these free tier tickets that allow you to pull like a really high level weapon. I believe that's what I'm trying to say. You can even enhance them by feeding like fodder material to it. For example, like you feed these. I'm just choosing at random. Hopefully I'm not using anything good. So there's that. I'm actually leveling the equipment itself at this moment. So it went from a level 3 tier 10 sword to a level 4, I believe. The attack was increased as well on the rune, I think. Let's get out of here and click on. Nope. Not sure what I just did, but yeah, you get the point. You can enhance your material or your weapons. Sorry, not material. Anyway, I think that's gonna be it for the customization. I mean, you can also like set where your characters are in formation, like whether they're in the front of the pack, the middle of the pack, or the back of the pack. Usually you want to put like healers and shooters, or what is it, marksmen in the back, and then the middle are like fighters and bruisers. In the front usually like tanks, right? Tanks and bruisers. So I just kind of like left it there for whatever. We kind of saw a glimpse of the fighting system, but we'll go into a normal map here, and we'll actually see one of these story scenes. So you get ready for the battle, double check your units, if these are the units you want to run and whatnot. Make sure that your formation in the pack is actually, you know, correct. You don't want your healers in the front and whatnot taking a lot of damage, obviously. So as you can see, the artwork carries along into the battle scenes. You can see the hit counts, you can see the critical hits go off. To use, I'm on auto battle right now, but to use like the skills, even though it's on auto battle, you can actually click it to use it, and when your character has enough mana, they'll actually use the spell. The only bad thing about auto battle is that it kind of like uses their skills randomly. It doesn't like really use their skills in priority. So let's say your unit is low, like at half health, but then your healer is going to automatically heal that unit, but then there's another unit that was half health that starts to go below half health, and then you actually have to wait like 15 seconds for that healer to reset their cooldown, their heal, because it's not AoE, it's single target. Then it could result in a wipe, because if that process continues where your healer uses the heal at the wrong time, then kind of messes you up. This Castle, or Castle, if that's how you say his name, the fighter in the front line, actually has a stun if he stuns the wrong units. If he doesn't stun the right unit, could also result in a wipe if he doesn't stun knock down the boss. It's not a stun, it's a knockdown, but you get what I'm saying. If my units in the middle, Celine and the mage, don't use their AoE actives in accordance with one another, we're not gonna get enough damage off. etc. You can see how that results in a wipe. Also, one thing that happened to me is I wasn't leveling my characters, so when I came to normal mode, I got wiped really fast, and I was trying to figure out why. And that's because you gotta like make sure you upgrade your equipment as well, obviously, and upgrade your skills as well. To upgrade your skills is a little bit different. You don't just like, you fodder these books, and maybe I could show you. I should have shown you earlier, but here you go to skills, and here's Arrow Rain, one of your skills. You can get it to level 2 as long as you acquire these common books, but I don't have enough to do one for you right now. However, in later gameplay that'll be easier to show, because I should have a little bit more. So overall, my first let's play of this game was kind of impressed with the artwork. The battle style is it could be worked on for me. I mean, I really like auto battle. Anything that can auto battle a stage like more than 5 times is a go for me. I really don't want to play a game where I have to consistently look at the screen and tap it. I like Monster Super League. I think that's its prime, like, how would you say, forte, is the fact that you could play it while not playing it. But this game has other things that do make worth playing it, like the battle, not just the battle system, but the skill system, where you have to raise it using the books. The equipment system, where you can upgrade your equipment. You can also, I think the equipment is more of the gacha pulls in this game, because you can go and you can summon, you can spend your rubies on summoning equipment. Maybe you'll land like a legendary weapon and stuff like that, so that too here is important in this game. You can also skin your characters, so not everyone's gonna have the same looking character, because they might later on invest in skins using the rubies. The only thing is heroes and skins cost a lot of rubies, and that's a lot of, I'm not entirely sure how to farm yet in this game. I'm just completing quests. That's how I'm getting my rubies and stuff and whatnot. Unlike Monster Super League, we already know what to do, and we basically just slime for gems. So that's one thing that Monster Super League has over this game. However, this game is aesthetically pleasing, and that the artwork is well done. The battle style is unique. I like the way that they fight. I wish the auto battling was a little bit better though. That's the best you're gonna get though, if you like for the battle style that they have. I don't really see any problems with it too much, and maybe I'm just over exaggerating. I think that's it for this game. I think I touched on everything I wanted to touch on this Let's Play introduction of King's Raid. If I didn't mention the name of the game, I'm so sorry. The name of the game is King's Raid. It's a pretty interesting game. I'll continue to play it, not as hard as I do MSL, but whenever MSL has a patch or I'm farming golems super hard and there's not much really to do, then I will come over into this game and blow some steam, kill some time, especially if I'm tilted. Anyway guys, thanks for joining me on this Let's Play video of King's Raid. I hope you enjoyed it. Throw a like, throw a subscribe, it helps the channel out a lot. I'll see you in the next one, alright? Peace out.